There's been a major change in VA compensation law, and it could help you get more benefits. I'm John Tucker with Tucker Disability Law. In July 2025, the U.S. Court of Appeals for Veterans Claims, the Veterans Court, decided a case called Adams versus Collins. And in that case, for the first time, the court held that obesity could be a secondary service-connected condition. Now, for years and years, VA has taken the position that obesity is not a disease or an injury, and under the U.S. Code, to get direct service connection for a condition, so VA would deny any payments, any rating for obesity itself. Now, it would allow obesity to be what they called an intermediate step, or a link between a service-connected condition and a later condition that a veteran may attempt to get service-connected. For example, a veteran with bad knee injuries who couldn't exercise, gained a lot of weight, became obese, and ultimately developed diabetes. VA would allow the diabetes to become a secondary service-connected condition, but it would not rate the obesity. It simply allowed obesity to be a link. Well, now, in the Adams case, what the court said was that Section 3.310 actually doesn't require a condition to be a disease or an injury to be secondary service connected and rated. Instead, VA passed a regulation when it enacted 3.310 that only said the later condition had to be a disability. And court cases have analyzed that word disability and decided that it means a condition that impacts a veteran's functional impairment. So what Adams held was that obesity could in fact be a condition that impacted functional impairment. In fact, for Mr. Adams, he had filed evidence that showed he had core weakness and other limitations that would impact his ability to work. His functional impairment was proven. The evidence was somewhat thin, but the court said obesity could be rated as a VA disability, not just serving as an intermediate step. So why does this matter? Well, obesity causes not only major lifestyle problems, but major health problems. Downstream, it can cause diabetes, sleep apnea, arthritis, blood pressure, heart problems. All of these are obviously serious health complications. You would ultimately be able to get those secondary service-connected much easier if your obesity was rated now. So getting it rated can not only help you with monthly compensation, but it can help you with additional claims down the road. And that can also protect your family. Because if you pass away, if you die from one of those complications that result from obesity, your survivors can get dependency indemnity compensation, what is often called the widow's benefit. So when you die from a service-connected condition, DIC payments can be paid to your survivors. But those conditions have to be service-connected, and it all starts with getting obesity service-connected. So if you've had complications from medications that caused serious weight gain, if you have orthopedic problems to your ankles, your knees, your hips, your back that have caused you to not be able to exercise, and that led to weight gain that caused obesity, or maybe you have a disease like diabetes or others that cause endocrine problems that make it hard to keep weight off, and that leads to obesity. And these increases in your weight have caused functional limitations like sitting problems. You can't stand for long. You can't walk very far. You've got weakness or fatigue or other functional problems that impact your daily life and in turn your ability to work. These changes to the law could mean real changes, not only to your compensation, but for your family. So this could mean everything, but you have to understand where you are procedurally. If you've never filed a claim for obesity before, you can file a new claim. If you filed a claim before but VA never decided it, it's called an unadjudicated claim, and there's ways that we can help you get VA to decide that claim. If you filed a claim before and it was decided and denied, you could file a supplemental claim and pursue an appeal. These cases can be tricky, and working them up properly it could mean the difference between not only getting them service connected, but potentially getting years of retroactive benefits for you. Give us a call today. Let us fight for you. At Tucker Disability Law, we never give up, and we want to help put our expertise to work fighting for you.